Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this video on Oracle Integration Cloud. So in this we are going to cover integration, and today is our first video on this topic. Since it is recently used, so I had not used it, but I just clicked it, so it is showing over here recently visited. So how you can find integration? So you will go to menu and then developer services, right? So if you can see here, you will find it over here, application integration. So first just click the integration. Okay, so since it is just a new instance, so I have not created anything over here. So let us create our first instance. ERP stuff INTEG integration, right? So create instance, and here because there will be certain options, integration, etc. So we'll select with the enterprise. Subscribe a new Oracle integration license. Okay, existing, I don't have any existing, so message pack is 1 packs. So Oracle, select the number of message packs you want based on your version, Oracle integration or Oracle integration SaaS and organizations. You can transmit up to 5,000 messages per hour. Okay, so this is enough. I will just create. So it is creating now, and another thing I would say, I will be showing you. Let me come over here. See, this is my new instance, so it is showing me this balance which is not yet used, and during these sessions I will be exploring and sharing with you how this cost is, will be calculated, or how much it will cost me by using certain features or things. So we will keep an eye on this cost as well, right? So at the moment it is SGD 6500. It is USD 5000 USD. So, and it is assigned for 1 year. See, 365 days. In 28 days I haven't yet used because I was planning for all these sessions. Okay, let's go to integration since it is there. So I will just click over here. Is it created? Not created. Still it is creating. And consumption model is metered, universal credit, right? Okay, so this is OCID, and service console, sorry, URL, shape is production, license type, all this information related to this integration. Still it is creating, might take few more seconds or minutes. Let us see, it is still not. No way. Then we will come here with this service console. This will be enabled. Still it is disabled, and it is OIC. See, this term is really confusing sometimes because if you don't know exactly, then you will mix these things. There are two terms over here. One is OIC, one is OCI. This whole infrastructure by Oracle, this is called OCI. So I am using this OCI account, I would say. This cloud, Oracle Cloud, is called OCI, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, right? Inside OCI, we have OIC, Oracle Integration Cloud, right? So these two terms need to be carefully used because it can confuse. Okay, this is active now, right? And we got the console. So let me start again from here. So next time if you will come here, you will go from here integration, or you can come here and integration. right? So now we have this integration. It is in active status, created, etc. Everything is there, and you can copy OCID, stop, start. You can even stop this integration. Uh, Movement, I don't know where you can move as well, maybe compartments or somewhere else. So let me try what it says. Okay, see, compartments. So from one compartment to another compartment you can use. Okay, now this is my integration, and let me click this service console. So now I am moving to, if you see here, another tab is created, right? So now it is opening the integration, Oracle integration, OIC. Right? So you will get this page. Again, go to here, this site, and here you will go to design, and you have integration, you have connection, you have events, lookups, libraries, packages, agents, and adapters, right? So this was just to create an integration. Now what we are going to do in the next coming videos, one by one, we will be discussing these topics, and we will be creating integrations. So what will be covered in this integration, and what this integration can do? So for example, you are having a database on premises. This is cloud, and in cloud you have database, right? Let's say, for example, autonomous database. So if you have to move data this from on premises to this on cloud, or back to on premises, we will be using this OIC, right? Or you want to create a web service, we will be using this OIC. So even, let's say, for example, you have on premises, you want to give that RESTful service over here, you can even use that one. So there are different things in this, and we will be starting with this adapters, agents, and then we will cover connections and integrations one by one. In the middle, these things will also be discussed, but mainly these are the topics. So agent is used when you need to integrate with on-premises instance, right? So you currently have no agents. I haven't yet created any agent. So we will create agents, and I have 19C on my local PC. We will make an integration between this and OIC. We will create web services. So I think we will cover most of the topics, or maximum topics, of Oracle integration. Now in Oracle integration, let's first download agents, and for this you will come to integration and agents. This is the second host, and if you see here on the right side, we have connectivity agent, right? Download. So I'm just downloading it. And agent supports connecting to on-premises applications. Still, I haven't seen any download option. So let us wait for a few more seconds maybe. Your connectivity agent. I bet it should not take this much time. But on this instance, it's first time I'm downloading it. Yes, got it. So I got this folder Oracle Cloud and it says OIC connection agent installer.zip. Save. Okay, it is downloaded. It's 215 MB. Right, so let me Control X and let me create another folder. I don't know on Windows 11 why this folder creation is always slow. F5. Okay, agent. See. Okay. No, it is not copied. This is Control X. I just want to keep it here. And now let us unzip it. WinRAR. Extract files. Okay. And OIC connection agent installer. So here we will get this CFG file, and that's it, nothing else. Right, and let me open this file with Notepad. Okay, here we will enter the settings. Right, so for this we need certain information, URL, scope, client secret, client ID, and proxy we will not use for this. So this information will be required. So OIC URL will be in this format, right? HTTPS OIC should be this IDC. For IDC, this is URL. Okay. Here we will provide this and then move on. So in next session we will be configuring this agent by getting all this information. Now since we have Oracle integration access, and the first thing we are going to do is downloading agent, and first let me create it. So it's agent group ERP. I'm just giving ERPstuff, identifier as ERPstuff, and create. Now if you see here, this is my agent group, and connectivity agent group agent is 0. So once we will configure and start our agent on our local or on-premises machine or server, then it will show over here the agent count, right? So this is status. If you want to edit, you can edit over here. Download config. So we will download now configuration from here, and in agent let me keep this. So we had downloaded this, right? So by default in the download agent, this configuration is there. So now this we will replace with this, which is getting downloaded from this. So let's say I'm keeping it just original, so we can see the difference. So it is downloaded now, right? And let me go to the folder. This was original with the agent, and this is now downloaded file. And let me open with Notepad. So it has given all the information. If you see here, right, groups, all these ports, URLs. So otherwise you will have to enter, right? And scope, client, everything is here now in this configuration file, right? These are commented out, right? So we don't need to do anything over here. OIC URL, okay. This is the configuration file. Now next will be to check and install the Java version. It needs minimum version 17. So if it is not installed, we will be installing that one, and we will configure this agent. We will start it, and we will see that is it connected with our OIC account. So now let's configure this agent locally. So here is what I'm trying to do. So I'm there in that folder where if you see here, where we have this connectivity agent.jar. Just let me clear one thing. So this configuration file, this one, this if let's say for example you have a separate username and password, you can include in this. So every time when you will start, it will not ask you to enter the username and password, right? At the moment that tag is not there, I will show you as well where you can add, maybe under the description of this video I will put it over there. That is if you don't want to hide the password, right? So this is the default downloaded file from the OIC, so I'm using the same. I'm not making any change at the moment in this. And when I'm trying to start, just read this error, because you will also you might face it. Agent is only supported on Java version 17. Please set Java home and path to JDK 17. Agent installation cannot proceed. Right? Clear? Okay, what I'm going to do now, I will download, but I have already maybe downloaded it. I think this one. No, sorry. Compressed. Yeah, this first one. Debian. No, for Windows I have to download. Right? And x64, this one. Okay, 16 and zip. Let me put it here as it. I think I had downloaded this one. Is this bin? This is for Linux, JTK 17, not this one. We need for Windows because I am using Windows for, but if you have Linux, then you will using Linux JDK. F5, let me refresh it. Now still it is downloading. Another thing is always try there should not be any special character or space in your path. So I think I have path in Oracle, because otherwise this Java can create problem. So what I'm going to do, I will just rename this cloud folder to remove this space. Let me keep Java in this folder itself. So I don't know where is this F2, and my file is downloaded already. Okay, right. I don't know, anything is open. Let me try. Yeah, right. I just want to remove this space like this. Folder file is open, another program. Where is the, I think this one. Okay, let me copy this. So this is simple, Java minus jar connectivity agent, right? Let me remove. See this. Okay, done. Right. So now I have agent, and this is for Windows. This is for. Let me remove this one. This is Windows. We'll use this one, agent, and I think I had copied here the other one, right? This one, Control X. Let me bring it back. So this is for Linux. It is 177 MB, and Windows is 176. So let me unzip this here. Okay. Let me bring back Control X. I don't want so many subfolders. I'm just keeping it here, but in Oracle Cloud you can keep in C or D, wherever you want. And now this will be empty, right? So this is my folder. This is bin, and this is my Java. So now we need to set the path and the environment variables. So I'm just searching environment variables. Let me copy this path, and environment variables, we will have Java where was that? Maybe I'm not there. I don't have. Oracle home is there. No, it is not there. Java home. Well, yeah. Let's try, and then we need to add this to path as well. Let me check if path is there, right? The system. See, JTK 11 is there. So what I will do, I will move above this 11. So for this session, it should use this. So, and it should be a bin folder, right? Now I need to bring it up, move up, because otherwise that 11 will be used. So I'm just taking it on the top. So 11 is later, right? That's it. Now let me try here. Java minus version. Still it is showing 11 because my prompt was opened before this change. So let me close it. Now I will be in this folder, this agent, because I have to use here. So I will come here and CMD, right? It will automatically go to that path. And now Java minus version. See, 17. Now it is 17. So I have these files over here. So I will say y Java minus jar and co connectivity jar. Let's see. it should ask for the username and password. Proceeding to install a new client or new agent. So it will check that group as well, which we have created over here. This is, let me show you this group, because it is coming to this URL. We have this group, right? This is our group. Agent started successfully, now available for new messages. Very strange, it has not asked me username and password, but let's see. Refresh it. If it is connected, then this agent from 0 it should be 1. It is 1, it is connected. Status logged. Log now you cannot change because it is now connected. It is in random status. Download configuration. So in this configuration, I want to see, because in earlier version when I tried, it was asking for username and password. At this time, it connected without it. This is group identifier, that group which we created in the integration. This is our URL. Okay, client secret. Okay, it is there. See, sorry, I missed this. It is client ID. It already added. So instead of username password, it has added this client ID and client secret in the configuration file. Yes, this one. So it is connecting using this one. Client, right? Okay, fair enough. So we don't need to even worry about it, username and password. So this agent last updated, status logged. Let us click this I as well. Nothing to be there. Anything is there. Download, delete, unlock, agents. So let us click agents, right? So this is showing me the machine which is connected, right? Active. This is active. So now my machine is connected with this through this agent to this OIC. Okay, and next now we are going to connect the database, or we will see how this agent we can use. Let me see, and then we will I think first we will cover these adapters, then we will move to connections and then integration, right? So if you see here, we had started our listener, agent, and we started our database and listener as well. So if you see, I am here on this screen, connections. So let me explain these adapters first. What are these adapters? These are predefined or ready-made connectivity adapters. Are, in a sense, if you just want to understand, like drivers, for communication, you with the printers you need drivers, right? So Oracle has provided certain adapters which you can use to connect. So for example, to Amazon S3, if you want to connect, so it will give you the required information what you need to enter in order to connect. So it's sort of adapter in same way. A Ure is also there. There are many. If I go NetSuite, MySQL, Oracle SQL Server, etc. Right? Outlook. and so on. And this is Oracle ATP. This is autonomous database, warehouse. This is transaction processing. This is warehousing, and then you have DBAS, Oracle database. So in this today's session, and even Oracle e-business suite. I mean, there are. I think if I'm not PayPal. The rest is also there somewhere here. I saw. Rest, right? Like this, Salesforce. So these are, even you can connect to Twitter and stuff if you need connectivity. So OIC is providing you pre-built adapters which you can use, and I will show you in a while. So let's jump to connections now. So in order to connect to anything, you need to define a connection. So and another thing is updated by, so this filter is always there. So if you are having an environment where you have multi-users who are working on integration, so this might be a filter. So if someone else is doing, you will not find it over here. So if I remove it, it is showing me for all users, right? So this is, you have to consider as well. So let me click this create. Here I will select my adapter, right? So I'm just selecting database because I need to connect to the database, right? JS local database. This I will explain role in a separate maybe session. So I'm just going as it is, right? Local database was created, right? So this connection is created. Now it is asking because we used adapter, right? Okay, another thing is this screens might be different if you are using an older version. So this is latest version I'm using. If you are already old user, you have not moved to version 3. I think this is version 3 of the YC. Okay, username and password token, and here I will enter the username. My username, let me show you the information I have collected already. When you have this agent running on your network, I would say network because in company you will have a network, right? So in that, this is my local IP, right? Just local IP. I am using a modem or connectivity, fiber optic, and this is just my local, password of my own network assigned by my own router or my service provider modem, right? So this is my default gateway. If you see here, this is local even again, and I will take this IP address. So when your agent is running, OIC will access you just like a local agent or local IP or local connectivity. So your local IPs will be available. We will connect now. You will see, right? So here I will enter this information. If you see here, I have already collected it. My user is JS, and I will enter my password. This is my database password. Hope I have entered correctly, but okay. Access type, associate agent group. Done, right? Save and test. This is test, right? Unable to test this. Cloud unable to establish connection. Please check connection parameters. I haven't yet provided the connection parameters of the database. See, this was missing. So let me enter my IP address, which is here. This is minimized. This one port is 1521. Let me show you again just to confirm. This is my port. My service name is this. Control C. Right. So this is my local, just like connection string, right? And test now. It should connect. Test connection. Wow. So now just imagine I am sitting in OIC. I am giving local IP of my PC and port of my database and the service name, and I am connected to my local database. Now you got the integration, how we are proceeding with the integration. So configuration progress, right? Let me go back. No, I don't need to save anything. Okay, this is connection one we have defined, right? Roles are trigger, invoke, agent based, new. It is new because still no integration we have performed with using this connection, right? So at the moment now we are good to go to connect to our local database. Now next question. So let's say, for example, from our integration, when we will connect to our local database, what we will do with that? We are going to pull some information, or from here we need push information. So now what we need, we got one database or instance that can be source or that can be target. Now we need to find or define another side as well. You got my point? So if our this local database, this is our source, then what is the target? If this is target, then what is our source? So now in next we are going to do, maybe we will have autonomous database over here, so we will pull or push in that, or we will create one RESTful service which will pull data from this or push data in this database, and then we will consume that RESTful service in some other instance. So now you got my point that we need direction as well. So it's not only one database, it needs some now other part as well, other side as well. Let's say, for example, if we just want to create RESTful service for this, we want to give this option to our external clients from our local database, that we can do. So first what we'll do, we'll create a RESTful service on our database. This database will create one table over here. We'll give access to our external customers or clients, whatever you call them, using our integration, and we will first practice that one. Then what we'll do, the next stage will be, we will have autonomous database in our cloud. We will make pull with that from our local database, because every company, they will have on premises certain applications, might be manufacturing, or something else you are running over here, and you have certain application. For example, you have Oracle Apex in cloud, autonomous database. Now we need this connectivity as well, right? Now, for example, your EBS is in on-site or on premises. You want Apex to be in cloud. Now you need this connectivity. For example, getting a username, or you want HR information, employees, or you have Oracle Apex and you did something over there. Now you want to push that information to EBS or any local database. So these are the scenarios which we need to cover, or we are going to cover, inshallah, in these sessions, right?